Urvarukamiv bandhanan mrutyurmukshiyamamrutat. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Jambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrutyurmukshiyamamrutat. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Sahanavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvi Navadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrutyomamrutangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Good evening. Without mic, Samati Madam's voice is just on par with my voice. Great. Yeah. Please see on page number 18. Here are some thoughts of Swami Vivekananda on education. Educational philosophy of Swami Vivekananda. You all may be interested to know. We want that education by which character is formed, strength of mind is increased, the intellect is expanded, and by which one can stand on one's own feet. So according to Swamiji, education should help us to achieve these 4 objectives. What are the 4 objectives? The first thing is it should help us to build our character. The second is it should help us to strengthen our mind. Who will have a strong mind, an uneducated person or educated person? Uneducated person fears everything, right? Because he will have a weak mind. An educated person is supposed to have a strong mind. With that strong mind, an educated person is supposed to, face all the challenges with ease. There will be so many challenges, so many troubles, so many difficulties. An educated person will be able to handle them well than an uneducated person or an illiterate person. Because the education that you have gained through schools and colleges has made you a mentally strong individual. Yes or no? An uneducated person may be physically stronger than you, But as an educated person, you are mentally very strong because you have more knowledge. The intellect is expanded. So you have more knowledge. Because you have more knowledge, you are a stronger individual. Buddhi bala. Maybe in Bahubala, an educated person may be having more Bahubala than you have. Physical strength, but you have more intellectual strength, more clarity. So these are the objectives which education is supposed to serve. But unfortunately, it's not happening for various reasons. The last but not the least, Swami is saying here, and by which one can stand on one's own feet. మన కాళ్ళ మీద మనం నిలబడటానికి మనం చదువుకునే చదువు మనకు ఉపయోగపడాలి, రైట్? It should help us gain, you know, good job. Together, it should help us make a living. Why are you here? To learn English. Why do you need English? Together, you want a good job. You want to improve your communication skill. That's why you are here. It should help us to stand on one's own feet. Fine. First three objectives we shall leave now. The last objective. Why it is not even helping us in this direction? The reason is, in India, education and skill, they don't go together. Post independence, nobody really thought for this nation, it appears. Vivekananda, when you read Vivekananda, what you find in his life is a great patriot. Deshabhakti. You really want to know what a Deshabhakta would look like, how he would behave. Tremendous patriotism, love for motherland, love for the people of this nation. What can I do for them? How can I help them? How can I improve their lives? This was the only thought he had in his mind. 39 years of life, continuously he thought about only the motherland, how to rejuvenate it, how to make it stronger, how to make it great. Day and night, he thought only for the poor and the suffering individuals of this nation. Tremendous patriotism. Post-independence, before British, actually, we were patriots, Mahatma Gandhi, all other freedom fighters, because they had that love for motherland. They wanted to liberate us from the political shackles. They wanted to drive the British out so that we would be able to rule ourselves. But post-independence, the patriotism level has come down all of a sudden, as it were. Not many great patriots we could produce. Education system has not helped us in this direction. Okay, let's say today, India is one of the most corrupt countries in the world. What is corruption? Basically, citizen exploiting fellow citizen. అంతే కదా? కరప్షన్ అంటే ఏంటండి? ఇప్పుడు ఆలోచించారా? అవినీతి అంటే ఏంటి? ఏం చేస్తున్నారు మనుషులు? ఒక మనిషి ఇంకొకరిని ప్రత్యక్షంగా పరోక్షంగా దోచుకుంటున్నారు, అంతే కదా? So why such a situation has come? That means you don't have any love for your motherland. Okay, if you are really a patriot, if you love your motherland, you will not become corrupt. You will not exploit your fellow citizens. You don't want to grow at their expense. You will not squeeze them. You will not be doing. That means we are very poor in patriotism quotient also. Our education system, unfortunately, has not actually helped us to develop that genuine spirit of patriotism, love for the motherland. This is my country, these are my people, this is my society. I must do something for my country, my people, my society. If we could succeeded in inculcating this spirit of patriotism in every individual, India would have been a different nation by now. Even Swami Vivekananda's teachings also, they are not made part of the curriculum. There's a school education or college education, nowhere you would get to study him. His birthday we are celebrating as the National Youth Day. What a percentage of the youth of this nation know Vivekananda? Something about Vivekananda, about his life or teachings? Very little, right? But his birthday is being celebrated as the National Youth Day. But the National Youth, they don't know their own icon. That is the irony of things, the unfortunate state of affairs. Of course, that's what Swami is saying. It should help us to stand on one's own feet. So education and skill, actually, we have separated these two things. And you have certificates. See, why are you here to learn language? You could have learned it by now. మీకు ఈ పాటికి భాష బ్రహ్మాండంగా వచ్చి ఉండాలి. ఎక్కడో తప్పు జరిగింది. మీరు నా ముందు ఇలా నిలబడి ఉన్నారంటే ఈరోజు భాష నేర్చుకోవడానికి, మీరంతా డిగ్రీ చదివి ఉన్నారు. ఇప్పటి ఈ పాటికి వచ్చి ఉండాలంటే ఎక్కడో తప్పు జరిగింది. ఏం జరిగింది? వాట్ హ్యాపెండ్? The teachers who should have motivated you to read something in English, they didn't do that. Sufficient motivation you have not received when you are in schools and colleges. That's why actually the situation has come. So you have to come to a coaching institute to learn language, after completing your studies. So along with the study, the skill you could have acquired, technical skill, communication skill, language skill, and all other skills. That means what? You have separated education from skill. So this is one thing that has happened in this country. There is more to this actually. What actually has happened and how we can rectify the situation. More about this I will tell you in my next prayer meeting. I also want to talk something about agriculture, the scene of agriculture in India, how we can change as young people, how you can contribute. I will tell that in my next prayer meeting because it's a long story. I cannot just tell everything in 10 minutes. Okay. Thank you. Nice evening.